Hi there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your work and money intuitive tarot reading for June 2020. Going to give these Rider-Waites a good old shuffle. When the first one drops, I am going to pull your cards to look at the area of work, career, money and finance for you guys. Pisces, June, work and money. Pisces, June, work and money. Huh. Oh, guys, look at this. So I was going for overarching energies. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Can't get much better than this. Aquarius just got the Ace of Wands in the same position. Not only is this potentially new opportunities that you're going to be really passionate about, that's going to be on purpose for you, they have the potential to really fulfill you emotionally as well. So that's pretty much the goal for what we would desire with our work, that would be really passionate about, it would be fulfilled, maybe working in a family business. Okay, we've got the Hermit, we have got the Hierophant, interesting. Money, we've got the Two of Wands, we have the Four of Cups. Let's get the clarifiers. Let's clarify the Hermit, please. Interesting. Some of you have been working solo, or you might be going out on your own with that Hermit energy. And that could be something quite different for you, because the Hierophant talks about doing things the traditional way. Maybe some of you are breaking that mold. It depends on the clarifiers, guys. That's just what I'm seeing with those cards. Two of Wands. Two of Wands again. Yeah, you're really considering a new direction, and I think that new direction is going out on your own for some of you. Or doing something on the side that might be a solo project. Let's clarify that Hierophant. Kind of cool seeing the reading unfold as we pull the cards, because you start to kind of piece it together as each card comes out and starts putting that jigsaw puzzle together. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I mean, she is seeing the bigger picture here and making strategic moves. Let's get another one for your money sector. Either way, it's going to be going good for you. Ten of Wands. Okay, we definitely have a completion over here in the money sector. I'm going to get one more. We don't actually have any specific money cards here. It's more about the fulfillment and what you're doing. Six of Cups. Oh well, that's looking very good there. It's all about fulfillment in your working career for sure. Let me just straighten these up, Pisces. 1 second. Okay, Pisces, we have a real theme here of really finding fulfillment in your work now. And when you are fulfilled and engaged in that way, that's when I feel that the financial rewards follow. You know, how many times do people say, when you work and you feel like you're not working a day in your life, that's when it all comes together, and it's when you love what you do and you're really engaged with it. That's when the money follows. That's what I'm feeling here. So in your overarching energies, you have the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. There is new opportunities coming in your way, or new beginnings, Pisces, that are going to be on passion, on purpose. You're going to be really enthusiastic about them. Maybe some of you are finally taking a step into a career that you've always wanted to, that really lights you up, and there's real potential here for it to grow and expand. With the Ten of Cups here, I'm seeing this as in, whatever these new beginnings are that are coming, if you should take that inspired action, you can grow this into something that's going to be so fulfilling for you, and potentially it's going to lead you to be able to have that life that you've always desired. Let's get a zoom on these. Maybe, that's going to provide the resources for you to have the home, the kids, and to be able to afford all those things. And you could actually be maybe working in a family business here as well. This is extreme abundance, success, emotional fulfillment. It all starts with taking the inspired action of the Ace of Wands. So if something comes in, an opportunity, we have to jump on it. We have to do our bit. We can't just expect it to kind of materialize on its own. That's what it's about with the Aces. It's about doing the work, the initial work, in order to expand it into something fulfilling and something really meaningful. Now, in your money sector here, so we've got the Hermit and the Two of Wands, Hierophant, Queen of Swords. What I'm seeing here is a couple of things. For those of you that have been maybe unemployed or out of work, over this COVID situation. I feel like soon you are going to be facing a new direction. You might have a couple of choices. I feel like that is going to, you're going to be coming out of that phase, and there are going to be new opportunities coming your way. Now, I do also feel that for some of you that have been previously in employed work or working as part of a team, potentially here with the Hermit, you are going out on your own, you are walking a new path, and yeah, you are maybe going freelance or setting up your own business or something like that. And I feel with the Hierophant here, it's going to be a bit of a breaking the mold for you. Maybe it's something you hadn't really considered before, but now you kind of, it's starting to make sense to you, because the Hierophant can talk about making that switch between the values and ways that were kind of imposed on us by our parents and people in the past and the institutions we've worked for and studied in, to following your own path, lighting your own direction here now. So I think for some of you, you know, maybe your parents always said to you, you know, get a good job, be a company person, have the security and things like that. But you've got your own ideas. You want to walk your own path, and you might be like going against what you've kind of had instilled in you. That's what I'm feeling there. Because in the Two of Wands, you know, the Two of Wands is about having a bit of a life review and sort of assessing whether it's time now to leave that comfort zone of what you know, of the traditional values, versus, you know, taking that step to really leap into what you desire now. And that could be walking quite a different path for you. But I can see here that maybe that's the step that you need to take in order to, you know, it's going to kind of be the key to sort of really getting to a whole nother level here. Yeah, and I think you're being asked here, Pisces, to evoke the energy of the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords sees the big picture, you know, and so does the person in the Two of Wands, who's standing up there in their castle, looking out at all the possibilities. The Queen of Swords as an energy also looks out and sees the big picture, and then can make those clear strategic moves on how to move forward. You might have been a little bit depressed in your past situation, Pisces. I do see that with the Hermit. You know, we have a sense here of, you know, just the little star energy in the lantern, the needing to heal and reflect. But now that light is going to burn brighter, and I feel like that pathway forward is going to be revealed to you. The Queen of Swords can be an insight and a truth or a communication that comes through, that might have come through when you were in hermit mode, when you were taking some time out, when you were retreating. Maybe you had that aha moment, you know, that saw that, had that clarity, you had that truth, and you're like, you know what, I think I need to go in my own direction. And, you know, maybe my parents or my partner, whoever it may be, might kind of disapprove at the start, but I know that this is my passion, this is my purpose, and I know that I'm going to end up more fulfilled and in a better place than before. That's what I'm feeling for you, Pisces. Just saying, I think you're ready to overcome whatever in a conflict you've been feeling about your work and your job. You know that this change is what's going to lead you to somewhere greater. Over here in your money cards, we don't have any Pentacles energy here, but it's not about the Pentacles for you at the moment, Pisces. It's about getting on that path and doing the work that you're called to do in this life, finding that sense of fulfillment, and then the money will come. Of course, we've got that Two of Wands again. We've talked about the Two of Wands. It's asking you to take a step beyond your comfort zone, to take the inspired action to pursue something new, a new territory, a new terrain, knowing that you have that whole world in your hands, and that you are going to, you know, end up in more fertile pastures and in a sense of greater abundance. Because what you do know, to Pisces, is you know what you don't want. You've done the emotionally unfulfilling thing. You've had the kind of job where maybe you're bored, you're feeling apathetic about it. You've got another dream, another desire to manifest a new direction, and you might be a little bit tested at the moment. You know, sometimes it's when we start making our minds up to make a move like that the universe kind of tests us and says, hey, you know, are you sure? I'm gonna keep on offering you something to see if you're really ready to make that move to go beyond your comfort zone. This can also be the divine nudge card. Maybe it's the universe saying, you know what, it is time to leap. It is time to make this change. It's time to release the burdens of the past, the weight on your shoulders, which could be, you know, following that well-worn path of what everyone else is doing, that traditional way. The Ten of Wands is about the fact that when we do that, for some of us, it puts us on autopilot and it clouds our vision. You're being called to walk a different path, and it might be something more alternative as well, is what I'm feeling. Either way, with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is a real card of happiness. It's a real card of joy, of abundance. It's such a step up from the Four of Cups. It's about balanced energy. It's about feeling really happy with what you're doing. It's feeling really fulfilled. It's cups starting to bloom and overflow, and we know where they're heading, to the Ten of Cups. So it's kind of like, these little markers along the way that are leading you. And I know this is in money sector, but the Six of Cups could mean that maybe there is a person from your past, a friend or someone that you're going to go into business with, or that you're going to join forces with to help you or to get advice from in order to pursue this possibility. What I'm really feeling here overall, Pisces, is that it's about getting on the path that you really feel is going to fulfill you, that it feels on purpose for you. And when you're on that path, that's when the success and the monetary gains and things will follow for you. Okay, Pisces, I feel like that was quite an insightful reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Keep in mind, I'm reading for a collective. It won't be for everyone. Not everyone will find themselves in this position. You'll know if it's your reading. Leave me a comment. I do read them all. I try to respond to them all. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I will be back here for plenty more readings across the month.